Now this is in the dried up river at Kirkdale. I suppose it's Kirkdale Beck, I'm not very sure. Because it was just above the Kirkdale Ford. And I noticed lower down there are some pools remaining. And there's some significant fish in there. They're all going to be, well, probably all going to be killed. It's somewhere up here. I've seen it before. You can see the point where there's a point on the right hand side where someone has accessed the stream, which is sort of flowing in a channel underneath. It isn't just percolating between cracks. There's a proper channel. I'm not really sure where it is. I thought it was maybe about here, but I've seen it before. It is possible, but it's covered with rocky debris that's come down. There's these quite slabby stones. After this it looks more like gravel, doesn't it? It's a gravelly type bed. It's been coming over here most of the winter, over the ford. Yeah, I don't necessarily think it's any further up than here. So maybe it's further down. It's actually, although it's not difficult to access, it's not the easiest because the banks are quite steep and slippy even though it's dry. So we'll just go see if we can spot it further down. It is quite strange where we're actually going downstream now. All these sort of rocky steps. There's quite deep pools in here at times. If you imagine walking through it, well, I'd actually been waist deep at least at the moment if it was in the flood season. The church is just on the right. You can see the churchyard wall starts there. There was some people talking, so I don't want to be talking too much when I get further down. I think we're not going to see this opening. I have seen it, and I thought it wasn't all that far up. So I'm assuming it's either covered in gravelly debris, or maybe it is further up. I'm not going too far up there, because it's not easy to walk on. It's quite slippery. There's a path just on the bank, like getting up and down to it is another matter. I just stopped to take some photos here because I like these repeating reflection pools. As soon as you start to get to this point where you've got to step in water, the rocks, well, your boots are wet, so it doesn't help. It's quite slippery. So I don't know. I thought it was just there somewhere, so I think we'll give up on that idea. But trust me, on the right hand side, as you're going up, I've seen there's a significant opening, and a slim person or a young person can get in there. I don't think it's not a very good idea, but they didn't really make much of it. We got a little way down. Some of them, they do open up into all sorts, so I'm not going to get through there because it's quite deep. So we're about 200 yards upstream from the ford.